Hey everybody, welcome to another review. Before I begin, if you wouldn't mind, please like, subscribe, and share if you enjoy these videos. Also, if you want to help me pay some bills, my Patreon info is in the description down below. And with all of that out of the way, let's get to this review. Demon Slayer the series is an anime based off of a manga. The anime aired in Japan last year and has recently been released on Netflix for American viewers. Now, before I continue, I just want to apologize for my mispronunciation of any of the names, so please don't get upset with me, okay? Okay, so Demon Slayer follows the story of Tanjiro Kamado. Imagine the sweetest person you've ever met, and that's basically Tanjiro. His family adores him and the nearby townspeople love him as well. Tanjiro lives in a world where demons exist and unfortunately feed upon humans. There is a group called the Demon Slayer Corps that are tasked with killing demons, which Tanjiro decides to join after his sister Nezuko is turned into a demon. The show centers around training, his goal to become a demon slayer, and his fight to find a way to turn his sister back into a human. And that's pretty much the gist. The first thing you notice about Demon Slayer is how beautiful it is. This animation is so gorgeous to look at. It looks like they use different types of animation at different times, and all of it works so well together. I don't know if the animators discovered some secret colors, but everything just looks so vivid. I think it might have to do with the way that they use light in the series, but I'm not 100% sure. The action is so creative and it captivates you, but even non-action scenes look like paintings come to life. There's never a dull moment in the show. Every single episode moves the characters in a very clear direction. Absolutely no moments feel pointless. Tanjiro's journey is both exciting and emotional, but every single character in the show has a rich backstory. To be honest, I really didn't care to see everyone's backstory, for example some of the villains, but I understand the point of showing their backstory. It shows their human side, which is a way that Tanjiro sees most demons. Unlike everyone else who actually hates them, Tanjiro sees them as helpless beings that once used to be human. There is an ultimate villain, but they are scarce throughout the show. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I'm only mentioning this villain because my friend kept calling him Smooth Criminal, which I found hilarious. Whoever designed the character must have been a big Michael Jackson fan. I really only had one issue with the story, and it was more confusion than anything else. Near the beginning of the series, Tanjiro encounters some spirits. This was a little confusing because as the show goes on, Tanjiro is gaining new skills and developing different techniques. So when the reveal came that these characters were spirits, I was wondering if this was some sort of technique that Tanjiro had tapped into. But the spirits were only in that one section of the show, and Tanjiro never speaks to any spirits ever again. I guess I could look at it like the spirits were a part of the forest, but for a moment I thought Tanjiro could see and talk to ghosts. Oh, and one more thing about the story. This isn't a critique, but just a thought. I don't fully agree with the setup of the Demon Slayer organization. Maybe train your students a little bit longer prior to sending them into a demon-infested wooded area. I think your survival rate might rise if they had a little bit more training. But moving on. When I'm watching a show with the title Demon Slayer, I could guess that I would get a bunch of monsters, bloody scenes, and a lot of action. I, however, did not expect to laugh so much. I cannot remember the last show that made me laugh this hard. And the best part is that the comedy never feels out of place. It's a perfect balance. It sometimes even catches you off guard when you're watching a scene that feels like life or death for a character. Even during those moments, the comedy never feels out of place or forced. The last few episodes of the series are probably the most comedic because our main characters are recovering from a battle and they're about to head off on a bigger journey. Yes, I said about to head off. Demon Slayer the series leads you into Demon Slayer the movie, so there's not really an ending, which is kind of a letdown. The movie has unfortunately not been released in the United States yet, but it did release last year in Japan. It is now the highest grossing Japanese film of all time, the highest grossing anime film ever, the highest grossing animated movie in the year 2020, and it has been submitted for an Academy Award. COVID might push the release date back for us in the United States because theaters aren't open, but I can't wait to see this movie. So while we wait together, if you haven't seen Demon Slayer, you should absolutely start watching it now. It's so beautiful, the action is captivating, it's hilarious, and all of the characters are great, especially Zenitsu. I love him so much. It's one of the best animes I've seen in a very long time, and I really think you would enjoy it. But that's all, peoples. Let me know if you've already watched Demon Slayer and your thoughts on the show. Let's have a conversation down in the comments. Also, let me know what else you want me to review. If you didn't like the review, or even if you did and there's something else you think I can improve on, please let me know what I can change, add, or take out so that I can make a better review next time for you. Again, if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, listening, and supporting. God bless. I'll talk to you later.